Hello YouTube, and we are back with another video. This time we are gonna talk with the KriSSSrin and we're gonna continue exploring the new desert of 3.6. So yeah, let's meet the KriSSSrin and see what's going on. We found this quest yesterday in the first part, and yeah, let's see what's up. We need it to probably complete everything, so let's go. So KriSSSrin, okay, hey, so how are your recent travelers gone? Yeah, they are good, of course. I heard about your previous adventures. It seems that you become a very experienced. Okay, as long as you keep going, I believe that it will be only a matter of time before you become a truly great adventurer. Speaking of adventures, we found this one of ours. This was left by some irresponsible adventurer. He thought it would be bad if we commissioned he took never got resolved, so we brought it back here. Yeah, and that's the drum we found with the cryo marking. Indeed, this item is key to a particular commission. Thank you very much. The commission linked to this drum is very important, one from the academia, and is also critical to the expansion of our operation. Unfortunately, though, we have previously given this commission to various talented adventurers. They have all invariably failed. They died? Well, this is an issue that even the academia cannot resolve, so we did expect a relatively high failure rate, also death rate. Yeah, actually, Paimon getting kinda curious now. What sort of commission is this anyway? Money? Simply put, recent star observation by a researcher from the academia led to the discovery that the northern skies have become blocked by a strange heretofore unseen phenomenon. We saw it, by the way, we saw it. Concerned that this would have a great impact on the accuracy of any astrological calculations, the academia immediately put people together to investigate. This resulted in them delving into ancient records, within which they found mentions of a strange phenomenon known as the sign of Apoosha, which bears strong similarities to the recent occurrence. According to these records, this celestial sign appeared after the disaster that engulfed most of Teyvat 500 years ago. That's after the war. Although the circumstances of its eventual disappearance are unclear, its position has been determined to be near the Temir Mountains, at the northernmost region of the desert. However, that area has only ever been sparsely populated. Even when the ancient desert realms were at their peak, they did not extend that far. But there was water, man. And after the cataclysm 500 years ago, that place was one of the areas worst affected by the encroaching abyss, due to being connected to an ancient underground realm. Economia, another one. Since then, it has been declared a restricted zone by the academia. The only people who still live there are a mysterious darshan known by the academia as the Nagarjunites. Oh my god, a mysterious darshan, you say? If even you are calling it mysterious, KriSSSrin, it's gonna be something super mysterious, yep. True, they seem like legends to the average person. They were once a darshan of the academia, albeit one that split off 500 years ago. Then the researchers who wished to fight the monsters from the abyss banded together and traveled to the depths of the desert. And the Nagarjunites are an organization comprised of the people who stayed there in the end. That said, it has been many years since they have branched off further and further from the academia. They even seem to have developed their own academic traditions. It seems that they also worship a form of energy known as Kavarena. This energy communicates with them in the form of spirits. Well, I feel that I'm going off topic now. No, it's okay. The academia believes that this faction is strongly related to this celestial sign. However, they have not been able to establish contact with this group and, as such, have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigations. This is a win-win situation for us all, as for us as well. Ruins related to Kandri are located nearby, but exploration in that area has been declared taboo by the academia until now. If this commission is success, perhaps we will be able to participate in future expeditions to those ruins. Since you have heard me say this much, why don't you take this commission? Okay, yeah, let's go. Hardly. It is following careful analysis that I have found you best suited to this task. Well, I'm the MC. After all, your pioneering spirit is something rare even amongst the adventurers. So after all that, it sounds like we just need to look for those whateverites. Whateverites. Sounds like it will be pretty easy. And well, get some more from the academia too. Yes, that drum you picked up was originally given to us by the academia to be used as a token of good faith in our dealings with the Nagarjunites. Just give it to the organizator's leader. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve this problem. I will be leaving this task in your hands then. I have marked the rough position of the Temir Mountains for you. Ad Astra Abyssas, traveler, may your inscribe a new legend in the desert sands. Okay, it's beginning. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I also moved my webcam just in case anyone cares to see the mini-map. But okay, let's go. Aha! That's the dude we met in the first part. He said that we are not welcome here. Hey dude. Who are you? You guys don't look like tribespeople of the desert, more like adventurers from faraway lands. But no matter who you are, this is as far as you will get. Please go back. No, we have a commission. Commission? What commission? As far as I know, the Academia of the Rainforest has declared this area a restricted zone. Why would there be a commission? We were commissioned to investigate something up in the sky that looks like bad news. The sign of, what was it again? The sign of Aposha. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Wait, how did you come to know this name? Catherine of the Adventurers Guild told us. Hang on a minute, didn't you mention the correct name just now? Since you know of the sign of Aposha, you must have heard of the Shamania, right? Shamania? Order of Skeptics. The deserts past this point. The desert past this point is a restricted zone under our guard. As a ranger of the Order of Skeptics, I cannot let you pass, no matter what reasons you may have. The Order of Skeptics? My apologies, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Pyro. Pyro. A member of Orders of Skeptics in charge of guarding this place. Order of Skeptics? Paimon remembers that Catherine told us to look for the Nagarjusites or something. Looks like Pyro isn't the one we're looking for. Nagarjunites, that's just a degeneratory. Come on! Yeah, it's like yeah, it's a name that those guys from the rainforest have for us. Lord Nagarjuna is a hero who fought against the dev monsters. Alongside the divine bird's hairs, he gained divine power through the rite of Chinvat and put an end to the calamity. How dare they call such great hero and our first Vijnanapati by his given name? Wait, why I'm telling you outsiders this? Are you two spies from academia? No, we are here to take care of the problems. Aha, so you are the academia's henchmen. We have tried our best to keep low profile, but still you have managed to find our trail. Still, I believe that academia was full of cowards who would never dare to step foot in the desert. I won't lie, you have impressed me. Dude, I already was here yesterday. Paimon didn't expected you to have such a strong opinion about academia. Of course, Lord Nasurai has said that we wouldn't have been reduced to this state if it weren't for them. Of course, blaming someone else. Wait, so you are here to gather intelligence after all? I have revealed more than I should. Anyway, please leave. If this conversation continues, as unwilling as I might be to do so, I would have to end you. Come on, try me, dude. What? You're the one who couldn't resist blabbing. Why are you putting the blame on us? Also, there's no need to be rash. Alright, Traveler, show Pyro the token that Catherine gave us. He will know what's going on once he sees it. Token? This had better not be some trick. Ta-da! Look, told you we weren't lying. Mysterious drum. What is this shabby drum? You call this a token? Didn't Catherine mix things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such a small thing, do you? Leave now or things will get nasty. Don't you underestimate us skeptics. Bring it on, yeah. Oh, we're gonna fight? Okay. Well,
committed to me.
Game's up.
I guess too bad for you.
Gotcha.
Come on, I didn't do nothing. Cease, I say. Yeah, Lady Sorush, why did you didn't have to attend such trivial matters personally, let alone in front of those outsiders. We pari appear before whoever we wish, and our volitation is not for you mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds, of course. This little thing is about Paimon's size, and the way she talks is kind of funny. Why is Pyro calling lady in that revered tone? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that has yet to come. The two of you over there, as envoys of the academia, it is only polite to state your names first, no? Yeah, we should have introduced ourselves first, but that high and mighty attitude of yours is... My words and actions are not contrary to traditions and principles of the Paris. The same cannot be said for the nameless person, Fine. We are not nameless. Paimon is Paimon and she is Rindolin. We are... that's me. That's the traveler. We are adventurers who came here on a commission. Yes, we are adventurers. Hey, we adventure together all the time. I need only know your names. Your other trivialities do not concern me. However, as for the drum, that item has a profound connection with us, Paris, and is not something that you mortals should possess. I command you to present it to me immediately. No way! At least sound nicer about it when you're asking someone for a favor. Besides, this item is important to our commission. We are to hand it to the leader of this order of yours. If we give it to you and fail to complete the commission because of that, not only might we lose our reward, we might even have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. That's a huge loss. Yep, that's negative. Reward? More? To think that you would risk your life in a place fraught with peril for such a frivolous reason. You know nothing for what transpires here. One mistake would send your race tumbling into eternal samsara, and yet you commit deeds that are beyond even our comprehension. You humans are such interesting beings. No matter, I shall bring you to the leader you speak of. This item would remain worthy tribute, even if you should only present it to me after that meeting. That's more like it. Wait, that's still not right. We still have to deal with the huge hole in the sky, and if we don't... Huge hole? You refer to the sign of Aposha then, and you wish to quell this calamity with mere mortal coils? I'm a traveler, man. Ha! How presumptuous! It is the duty of us Paris to eradicate the sign of Aposha, an endeavor that I, Sorus, shall give my all to accomplish. To quell this calamity, I must follow in the footsteps of the divine bird Simurg, and sacrifice everything that one might call Sorus. To stand in my way is not a sin that one such as you might bear. Simush? Foolish being! Have you not heard of the divine bird Simurg? She is the master of Kavaren, who once saved the land from destruction. Legend has it that it was she who split into infinite motes of Kavaren after her sacrifice, thus quelling the catastrophe. Sure, but Paimon doesn't think that we will need you to sacrifice yourself. In any case, this matter is far beyond your capabilities, and your invention is futile. Intervention. All you must do is be silent, witness as I transcend. You shall receive remuneration from this guild of yours so long as the calamity is quelled. Will you not? Still, do not forget to extol my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the greatest heroes shall require more mortals like you to sing for their deeds. But Lady Sorus, the Vijinapati has introduced us to forbid suspicious individuals from interfering before the ritual is completed. I have decided, and as a Paris, my word is law. All right, follow me. I shall take you to the leader you spoke of. But gird yourself all the same, that which lies ahead is not a place that human beings can easily set foot in. If you get lost or end up being eaten by some monsters appearing out of nowhere, there shall be nothing I can do for you. Oh, don't worry. Okay, we are following. Let's go. She's saying something. The Paimon said something. Okay, let's go. This is like a pyro ceiling. So this little one wants to sacrifice herself. It's like, that's my duty to sacrifice myself. Oh! Okay. Okay. So that's how you activate these ones. Oh. Hey, there's some hilly trolls over there. Okay, let's get rid of the hilly trolls. What do you mean, Dale? Aren't these just abyss mages and hilly trolls? To think you would so easily defeat the ramping Dale. Your strength is most radiant indeed. Consider me impressed. Well, I'm the traveler. True, there is still quite the gap between you and us, Paris. The sign of you fighting valiantly remind me of those humans of legend who once fought alongside us. I have decided then. You shall have the honor of being my Yasnapati. Yasnapati? Paimon doesn't know what that is, but coming from you, it can't be anything good, really. Do you not have such thing amongst humans? Strategists, scribes, and the like. Those who exist to prize the heroes whose story they exist in. Neither of those jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, their great deeds must be recorded and sung by the others. It's not the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them also. True, they may have loved violence and conflict. Great deeds are still great deeds, and they deserve to be remembered. Sign, alas! Those who loved conflict would be consumed by it, and once they had slain each other, they were all lost. And because there were no authors or poets to tell of their deeds, once all who had lived in such times are gone, their works forgotten to the last, I will not be like them. My great work shall shine so gloriously that the world itself will suffer great loss to not know of it. Thus I shall now give you permission to record those deeds. Rejoice and give thanks, for is this not a grace for a few received from us, Paris? This all sounds very complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell you how awesome you are. Sounds like an alright gig. Okay, sounds like an alright gig. Hey, what are you talking about? Paimon doesn't consent to this. Well, you're quite bright, aren't you? As I would expect of someone I have my eyes on. Whatever the case, it has been decided. Fret not, you shall be free to do as you please once I have sacrificed myself to restore the pure skies. Till then you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can see it. Why do you have to all sacrifice yourself? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Opening the secret pathway. The path here is now dotted with grey crystals. When I last left it, it was not yet so. Grey crystals? You mean the crystals we are seeing everywhere? Paimon had her eye on them for a while now. What are they? Grey crystals are remnants of the black fire embers. Proof that this land has suffered great calamity. Ah, the black fire. Indeed, I'm sure you have heard that great catastrophe struck long ago, where dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scourged the land. The dark fire opened a bottomless hollow in this land, and the demon of dew that crawled through the gap nearly turned this into a lightless realm. Though the gap was blocked by the great tree, the dark fire's filth spread like seeds, and the countless dark and painful memories released by that corruption began to lay down roots and sprout. This persisted till the honored lord of Kavarena, the divine bird Simurg, drank the primordial water left behind by our god, before transforming herself into Kavarena of all kinds and scattered across the land. From that day on, the Kavarena has taken the divine bird's place in defeating this land, and those painful memories that leaked out have been sealed by Kavarena. What was left are those ubiquitous grey crystals. True, they seem no different from any other stone. They may contain objects that are yet to be purified. The grey crystals in the area have increased of late. I suspect that this must have something to do with the signs of Aposha dark powers. But if we use Kavarea's might, we can get rid of those crystals. If my senses do not deceive me, a wandering Kavarena should be nearby. Let us look around. Okay. So we need that green one. Aha. Come on.
Take it
I'm
easy.
not pressing that button. Hello, yes, we got it. Uh-oh, we got an achievement. And there's a Sealy down here also. And treasure hoarders. And we got a chest.
Unsolicited.
Okay, we got a Dendro Oculi. And we got another chest from Sealy.
Treasure.
Lady Soros, Kavarena's envoy, you have returned. True, it has taken much work on my part. The analysis of documents regarding the right of Chinvat will soon be complete. According to my research, we need only collect all the great songs of Kavarena next, and your great work may then be completed. Wait a moment. You two are... Do not fret. They are Traveler and Paimon, my newly chosen Yasnapati, and her companion. They are here to witness my great work. Hey, no, Paimon hasn't agreed to that yet. A Yasnapati, you say? True, I will not question your most astute judgment. I fear that allowing ignorant outsiders into this land before the right of Chinvat is complete may have an untoward effect. Know that the people of the academia surely do not desire the right's completion. Speak no further. I have my reasons for doing this. Well then, take that drum from before out. You bring the drum out as agreed. Okay. A Corybantes. A Corybantes, you say? Aha, yes, this is an important catalyst for the ritual needed to forge a laupa between ourselves and the Paris. I have searched for many years for this, and to think it now comes to me. This is indeed a good omen for my future plans. It would be good if the fates will also be with me when I lead the order of skeptics to throw down the academia and burn their house of Dana, or whatever they call it, to the ground. Whoa! What a way to casually paint yourself of the villain! Villain? Ha! That the academia are the true villains here. Have no doubt about that. I forgot my introductions. I am Nas Seyuna, the Vijnanapati of the Order of Skeptics. We who cultivate ourselves here, if you would use the terminology of the academia, I would be the equivalent of the sage. But I doubt those pampered folks would care much for that we at the margins call ourselves. You do not look like those at academia might send. We are just passing adventurers. Fair enough. Though in truth it would not matter even if you were to be from that dratted place. Even if the entire corps of 30 were to be sent here, my plans could not be halted. Well, whatever your plans are, we didn't come here to stop them, that's for sure. Ha! So they would all say, those treacherous louts from the academia. And when my guard is down, you would stab me in the back. Just like those people in funny masks who try to skulk about and steal our academic tomes. They even dared to attack our honored envoy of Kavarena, Lady Suresh. Are they met defeat at my hand, each one of them? Yeah, they are Fatui. The Fatui? I know not of what you speak, but they were city folk, so I doubt the academia would be far behind in the shadows. Do not look upon us as some miserable few who inhabit the Temir Mountains. We once had such numbers that all the desert north of Mount Damawad would struggle to hold us. It is only because of our harsh environment and the slander and ostracism by the academia that we have been reduced to this. If it was not for such sage souls as myself holding things together and the protection of Kavarena, we skeptics would have been reduced to nothing long ago. Sounds like quite a disagreement, yes. Catherine said that you have your differences, but it sure looks to Paimon like skeptics really hate the academia. Say not hate, but rather that we simply cannot coexist. When I was young, I did go there to learn in attempt to mend our differences, but they treated me like an outsider. Through the politeness by calling us a branch of the academia. This is not but a means to be belittled us. It is said that our predecessors had a clash of ideas with them, and so chose to go into the desert to stand against the darkness themselves. From that day on, we have been holding firm in the war against defilement, defending our land. And what have those useless louses been doing in the meantime? Compared to these pampered pedants, we who combine thoughts, word, and deed far better deserve honor for our wisdom. Paimon doesn't quite get it. You need only understand that conflict is the true nature of this world. Kavarena and impurity, Dahri and the true way. It is these struggles for supremacy that have kept this world alive just as surely as the sky does. Those sophists in their fancy darshans believe that the fates of all are inscribed in the skies, and that this is the supreme wisdom and truth. But look, the skies reflect defilement itself. Surely their truth, then, is an imperfect thing. This logic seems a tad messy. Only those who dare to refute the truth can gain true wisdom. It seems that such courage is not found in you. Nasurai, this is not the time to talk about such things. Have you not seen how the grey crystals hem us in even more tightly? If we do not extinguish the sign of Aposha soon, things shall grow most perilous indeed. Well, speaking of the sign. Right, that's right. We were tasked to fix this whole thing. But after all this talking, we still don't know what it is supposed to be. Huh. Well, our plans also involve extinguishing the celestial mark. As for what it is, if it must be described as anything, let us call it the water surface. The water surface? Your explanation just making things more confusing. The water's reflection, while an illusion, nonetheless hides the truth within itself. So it is with the skies. It is like a mirage, if you have seen those before. That big hole up there is way spookier than any mirage. Well, it should be, for that celestial sign reflects an otherworldly hellscape. Long ago, Dahri once built a facility here that connected they to realms beyond. Oh my god! Like a fucking chaos gate or something. During the great disaster, which they said the Dahri started, monsters swarmed from that very facility into the nations of the world. The monsters tore open a great rift that came to be called the Tunigi Hollows, and through they were sealed away with the new vein of the ancient tree. This mysterious sign appeared along with that. What the sign reflects is that which lies beyond the dark rift, and through the monsters cannot enter, Tevat, through that illusion. It nonetheless radiates corrupt energies. They say that our very first Vijnanapati extinguished that strange sign together with the Pari. But as the power of impurity has strengthened over time, this ancient symbol has appeared once more. And should we leave it be, who knows? That hollow may truly re-emerge one day, and that ancient war will be reenacted. In truth, it might be interesting to live in such exciting times. What? No, that wouldn't be interesting at all. It matters not. Simurg drank the amrite left behind by our gods, transmuting herself into limitless Kavarena. As the heirs to the divine birds, solving this problem is the mission that we Pari have. Aisarosh will surely leave behind a work great enough to be her equal. Of course, Kavarena, envoy. And we of the Order of Skeptics shall surely help you see your duty through. What's with all this talk about sacrifice? Is that really necessary to solve this problem? Well, in truth, I do not know. All documents regarding the sign of Aposha have long been lost, and the traditions and rites surrounding it have also ceased to be passed down. If it had not been for me constantly looking up what documents were left, there might not have been any more left to know what the rite of Chinvat exists at all. According to my research, the Pari are the descendants of Simurg, and should therefore also have the power to transform into Kavarena to purify the land. And would you not say that a grand sacrifice to save the world on the part of the divine bird's heirs very much suits our order's style? What? That's so haphazard. This sacrifice you're talking about doesn't sound like a small thing either. Why aren't we thinking of other ways to solve this issue? Paimon's sure there gotta be some alternatives, right, traveler? It's almost been this way, hasn't it? Yep, yeah, let's say yep. I already said that you need not interfere. Simply witnessing my sacrifice shall suffice. It is something worth celebrating that we Pari should sacrifice our lives to purify the earth. Well, you say that, but... Oh, God. I would ask that you keep a respectful distance from that which you do not comprehend, outsider. But since this is the case, well, I was planning to investigate the Tunigi Hollow to make preparations for the rite of Chinwat anyway. Why don't you come along? I trust that you also wish to see the scars left behind by a fissure that once led beyond our world bounds. When you see it, I believe you shall understand. Well, Paimon is kinda curious. A sound plan. In that case, I shall lead the way. After all, you would find it impossible to freely traverse this land where Kavarena battles against impurity. My Yasnapati, follow me to the end. Watch me complete my mission. Oh, okay. Pari are very mysterious creatures, and as the bloom guard of her race, Sorush can replace your character to fly and move. Yes. When Sorush is in flight, your character will stay in a place to await her return. Nice. Okay, you can fly up and down. Mysterious Mayfly dance. Interact skills. We saw those also. And I also saw these ones. Okay.
Good roll.
Holy shit. Okay, so we can finally collect these red ones. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay, is this it? We did it? Nice, we did it. Is that deep pit the Tunigi Hollow we were talking about earlier? These super huge crystals all over the place, even bigger than the ones we saw before. They look scary too. These were once huge trees, used to seal and subdue the creatures of the dark depths. The power of defilement has corrupted them, warping them into such forms as you see now. Since the monsters have been sealed, it sure doesn't look like anyone needs to sacrifice themselves again. That is why we must use the power of Kavarena to reopen the way. Hey, wouldn't that just release the monsters again? They took so much effort to seal too. No. I mean that we must open the path to the sign of Aposha. The way to the rift in the earth was sealed long ago. It can never lead to the true darkness again. But that is exactly why that seal rift does indeed connect to the illusion of the abyss. We need only use the great song of Kavarena to stabilize the seal before initiating the rite of Chinwat, to pass through the darkness and reach the sign. Okay. They are the mightiest manifestations of the Kavarena scattered through the world. We can use the great song to initiate the rite of Chinwat. After that we can open up a path to the darkness, just as legends hold that the first Vijinapati Nagarjuna and the Pari did. That's all well and good, but what did we do once we reached the side? That's the sign in? On? I do not know what happens after that. I have encountered legends that our first Vijinanapati, Nagarjuna, was lifted up to the heavens, where he used divine power to extinguish the sign. But that, I feel, is mere myth. I believe that Kavarena envoys will have some way, since they can purify the defiling impurities. They must also have some way to extinguish the sign. Ha! Did Soros not also say that she wishes to imitate the sacrifice of Simurg? The world is built upon conflict and sacrifice, after all. Well, that's what Soros says, sure, but that's way too irresponsible of you. Oh, don't fret. Before the necessity of any sacrifice can be ascertained, we must still bring the great song of Kavarena together. At the moment, we have yet to take even the first step forward. Huh? Says the guy who's just been talking this whole time. Well, basically, only the Pari who has been chosen as Bloomguard can touch the great songs. But our current envoy, Lady Soros, has yet to obtain that right. Is that so? For all that bluster, you really aren't all that, huh, Soros? You dare speak to me like that, pale floater? Uh-oh. Well, Paimon isn't a pale floater. Only by obtaining the twin horn chaplet may she become the Bloomguard, a being able to gather the power of Kavarena. As such, she must first be acknowledged by Lady Zurvan, the first Pari. She is a mighty Pari who once fought alongside our ancestors. It is even said that she was the very Pari who fought alongside the ancient heroes to subdue the embers of the abyss. But that elder of ours is utterly unreasonable. She refuses to acknowledge my dearest desire. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Still, even without the twin horn chaplet, my sacrifice will suffice to accomplish this deed. Man, this girl just wants to fucking end herself. What the fuck? Of course, I do not intend to doubt your desire to sacrifice yourself this way, but if you are unable to perform the rite and pass through the dark hollow, your wish will not be fulfilled nonetheless. However, I do have a suggestion. Lady Soros called you her Yasnapati, did she not? Why don't you go with her to the Vorukasha oasis? That is where Lady Zurvan may be found. Perhaps Lady Zurvan may yet change her mind should she see that we humans view Lady Soros as the predestined envoy. Okay, let's just do it. This is the only method we have at present to change our current situation, so please do go with Lady Soros to the sacred place, protected by Kavarena. Aren't you sneaky one? Looks like you're the only person convinced coincidentally out of job. Of course not. There is much I must do. For example, the preparations for the rite of Chin that still must be done. I must also consult the world of the ancient scribes once more to ascertain the locations of the great songs. As for the Kori drum you brought, I believe I may now form a connection with the Pari who sleep at the present once more. Their awakening is necessary for the rite of Chinva to occur. Regardless, I leave the matters of the twin horn chaplet to you two. Once everything is complete, let us meet at that campsite upon the Temir Mountains. Oh well, so we have to look for the Pari Elder, right? Well, let's hope she isn't as nasty as Soros is. Oh, I did it! Okay, I did it. Nice, okay, we got a chest. Okay, we found another one. Yes. Okay. Let's do this one. The music is so beautiful. Okay. I see another chest over there. Nice. We got a chest.
A chest full of
We
valuables.
also got some money.
Trove of potential
And
clues.
there's a... Whoa! Whoa! They are stuck like this. Okay, and Bennett got another chest for us.
Gotcha.
Okay, we just did a huge puzzle and look what we got. We got 4 chests. Okay,
Treasure.
baby.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Look at all this money. Nice. Okay, we just killed some Fatui agents and we have another chest.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
And there's a teleport beneath us, so let's activate that one also. Where is it? It's gone! Nice. And another chest for us.
Treasure.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Okay, can I activate these ones? Okay, can I change? Okay, I collected them. Okay, I collected that. Yeah. Alright, we got a chest for that.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Whoa. Whoa. I found a wall. Oh, there's a small one.
Gotcha.
Holy shit, there's another cave. There's a cave inside a cave. Whoa. Okay, another Dendro Oculi. This one is the first one. Yes, this. That's one. That's 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Yes, nice. And we got a chest.
Unsolicited, and
Okay, we have another chest from some fungi.
unsolicited.
Okay, looks like another challenge. Okay. Let's collect these ones. We did it! Can I also collect this? Nope. The Dendro-Ocoline? Nice, we did it. And there's a teleport over here. Okay, let's activate the teleport. Beautiful. Damn, she's going deep in the sand. Wow, the crystal here looks like... This could be one of those V-nuts that we've seen before. How did it got trapped here? So you call these children of ancient dragon the V-nut? The PP nut. Still, it does not have a sinful form. Perhaps it was merely unlucky to have been caught in the crossfire and sealed here. Well, maybe it's a good thing it's been sealed here. If not, it might just pop out the ground and swallow us all in one go. I will protect you, Paimon. Paimon knows that. You two certainly look like you get along well. Of course, we are the best of buddies. But it's not also said that even a constant companions would fail to notice if the other was spirited away by a sprite. The sprite! These stories are quite common too, yes? What are you talking about? Rindolin would never do that. Ha! I merely jest. If you are bosom buddies, surely some idle jokes will not move you. What do you mean, bosom buddies? Like bottom buddies? Heh, we shall soon reach the Varrow-Kasha oasis. Come, let us hurry. Is this how they look like now? How pathetic. Sorush, what are you talking about? Never mind. I just happened to witness the undignified state of my kind. No matter, we shall keep going. You see, that makes Paimon even more curious. Let Paimon have a look. Oh wow, that really one is strange tree. The way it's shaped like a circle looks almost like a door, right? It might lead somewhere. Paimon definitely would like to go first. No, what? The Fravarshi trees are not doors. You will disturb the residual pari residing within if you simply barge through them. So that's called a Fravashi tree, huh? But where are the residual pari? Paimon can't see them at all. Of course, Pale Floater can't see them. They are still trapped by obsessions of the past, after all. It may not be what they wished for, but looking at the signs of them clinging desperately to this world, how absurd and pathetic. They may look a little strange, but calling them pathetic is just mean. And looking at you being surrounded by so many plants, Paimon actually thought you would feel at home. I only feel at home when I'm on the battlefield. Only the battle lasting until the end of time can be perceived as true eternity. Now that you're following me, you better grasp that as early as possible, Pale Floater. These Fravarshi trees are pari that fought till the very end against the defilement that had been corrupting the land. Using the last remnants of their power, they transformed into this state that you see now. They exhausted their strength to the point where they could no longer maintain their form, and were ejected by the Vorushkasha oasis for being tainted. Legend has it that in ancient times the Order of Skeptics would hold a ritual of purification for them, as long as so as to bring them all back to the Vorushkasha's oasis. But nowadays there remains no one in the Order of Skeptics who is able to perform such a ritual. The best they can do is but to keep these Fravashi trees alive. But this only prolongs their suffering. Judging by their current appearance, they seem to have nothing left but the bitter memories they have to endure alone. In a way, they have also fulfilled their mission, but it was all a meaningless act compared to a true sacrifice. Damn, they're living in hell! Oh, Paimon just can't leave them here to suffer and endure alone like this. You can't? That makes you weak, pale floater. Being compassionate is indeed one of the great Simurg's many noble qualities, but one cannot survive here with merely a kind heart. Besides, for us Pari, to exhaust our strength in the final stand against evil is already the best ending one can dream of. I see no necessity to change anything. Well, that's what you think. Perhaps they have different ideas, you know. If Paimon was trapped here, Paimon would definitely want to go back home and be with everyone else. We Pari shall share no such weakness. Fine. Since even my Yasnapati fancies so, I shall wake her up with my power and let you listen to her dimming voice. What's that? A mysterious plant created useless strength. Okay, let's try to awaken it. Yay, I did it. Okay, we can talk now. First it's those huge dogs, and now it's those huge bugs. Please help me bring whoever been left behind here. Phew, finally I can take a break. And we got a chest. Something sparkly just floated. And we got a chest.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Okay. Okay, and we got another chest from the hilly trolls.
Brings a smile to my face.
And we found some cash. Okay, we found another tree. Can we activate it? Okay, that's one. Or I have to stop and talk with her now. Oh, it's like a side quest. Hey, I don't think we met before. Are you Vasnapati? If you could, would you mind bringing me the Udumbara pistils? It would bloom from where it cannot bloom. Oh, okay. So found like a side quest. So, the first, the left, and the right. Nice. And we have another chest.
A chest full of valuables.
Ooh, we are out. Okay, they're talking, but I just cannot read at this speed. Okay, let's just complete this. Nice. We have some flying puzzle. And I did it. I found some money. We got some money here. And there's another puzzle here. So... is there like any... Okay, let's just try it like it is. Okay, got stuck. Nice! And we got another chest
Take it
from a
easy.
puzzle. So... what about this? Okay. Okay. That was it? That kinda didn't felt like it. Okay, another breakable rocks. Beautiful.
One man's stone is another
And
man's
there's
gem.
a challenge
Quietly now.
for a puzzle, or however you wanna call it. The new way of puzzles. Oh. Yes, yes. We did it. Okay. Okay, another puzzle. Okay. Can we reach it like this? Yes, yes, yes. And we did it! Another
Brings a
chest!
smile to my face.
Oh, Paimon didn't think there would be such a huge patch of green on the other end of the mountains. We were just in the desert too, how strange. Impressive, isn't it not? It is our homeland after all. The homeland of the Paris. So there will be a lot of other people like you here. You know what? Paimon's not all that keen on going. Should you not be excited beyond words? And the big tree stump over there looks like it's holding off the stuff oozing out that big hole. That is the Harvey oh my god, what? Who makes up these words? The sacred form of the god that has granted us the Paris life. It is not just some large stump. That's a god? Well, we've seen other gods, but this is the first time we've seen one looking like that. That is because our god cannot be considered alive. 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the power of the disaster afflicting this place. But she was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a purer plane. Thus, her divine consciousness continues to wander the mortal one. Our great god left us with the sacrificed Amrita, and the Lord of Verdure caused the harvest tongue to grow from that, thus anchoring our god to this realm. The Vorukasha oasis has been nourished by the Amrita, and even the Kavarena that the defends, this earth gains its unending power by the grace of the Amrita. But this god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold out against the stuff coming out of that hole this entire time. Her power maintains the seal over the dark hollow. I fear that emergence of this sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it were not for the presence of the oh my god, the defilement surging forth from the hollow would have infected the entire world. But it is also due to performing this duty that the tree has deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could ever bear to be reduced to such a state. That is why I must leave a legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it's happen. Well, never mind that first. Let's go look for this Zurvan person, shall we? If we get that chaplet and fix the sky real quick, that might make your god feel all better too. Okay. We have another puzzle here. Let's see if this works. Alright, that's one. That's two. That's three. It did not work. Or did it? Oh, there's another one here. Nice. And we got another chest.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Okay, we got some money. Oh, I see a chest also below. But first, yes, let's activate this. Okay. And we got it. And now let's collect this chest.
Brings a smile to my face.
What did we do? We made the flowers grow? Yes, we are making the flowers grow. Alright, we are making flowers grow, bloom. Oh. And we got another chest. Not bad, Sarah. She really made the area regain its vitality real quick. You startled pointlessly. My powers are more than enough to easily rescue the Sanyata flower. The dark corrosion expands, yet these Sanyata flowers are but one amongst its many victims. The other flower ponds have not been spared. Sefana must be in quite the fluster at this moment. This Sefana you mentioned seems like a nice pari, who works hard to take care of the flowers. Let's go help her, shall we? Well now, I suppose it may serve as a suitable diversion upon my great work. In that case, my Yasnapati, I bid you to have a care for Sanyata flowers of this kind. Okay. Yep, Let's save these pretty flowers together. Okay.
Unsolicited.
Aha, we found him. This was the one we talked in the first part. Well, if it isn't Soros, such a rare guest. It has been a while, Elder Zurvan. Elder? Well, if you call me that, then you should follow party norms and cease consorting with those humans whose hearts are heavy with their ulterior motives. I haven't gone against our norms. I have only made contact with humanity to find a way to extinguish the sky fire, just as Divine Bird did. And is that why you have learned all that claptrap about sacrifice from the humans? We pari care nothing for such foolishness. Isn't it our duty as pari to sacrifice ourselves in the battle against the defiling impurity? Await the call of destiny, Soros. Only humans rush in blindly. This destiny you speak of is a nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. And that is precisely the danger. The chaplet you see contains the highest authority over Caverna. In giving it to you, I may as well be handing the power of Caverna over to those untrustworthy humans. Can't you just have more faith in me, Elder? You two. Looks like we are being left out here, aren't we? Also, it seems like Soros loses that cocky attitude of hers in front of Zurvan, huh? And those skeptics are all too happy to go along with her, huh? Well then, little ones, you came with Soros, yes. This is not a place that ordinary humans may visit lightly. Let me see. Well, you certainly aren't from the order of skeptics. You seem to be outlanders, in fact. Well, in matters of courtesy, I suppose you two shall introduce yourselves first. I don't ask humans for their names often, you know. Paimon's Paimon, and she's Traveler. We are... Oh... I'm Soros Yasnapati. Yeah, her Yasnapati? How interesting. She might have had a little misunderstanding somewhere through. This is the forbidden land of the Pari, the paradise nourished by Amrita, the shrine at which we pay reverence to our great god. Only heroes who have forged bonds with Pari and pilgrims who have come to genuflect before our god may enter. I shall take it that you are Soros companions then. It has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't there a ton of skeptics living outside in the desert? They don't know how to enter this place? Ha! I shall not permit such discourteous folks to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we Pari did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed, and folly has grown strong amongst them. Even the traditional rites have become utterly forgotten. None living amongst them now can forge a laupa with a pari. They should have been the one to conduct the rite of Ab-Zohr. Oh no, come on, all these fucking names, what the fuck? The tree that suppresses the dark hollow. Thus, cleansing it of the filth that stained it. Yes, that determination of the tree cannot be avoided. But if they not neglected the rite and caused the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would never have reappeared so soon. But human traditions is unreliable in this fashion. Compared to them, you outlanders, blank slates as you are, certainly seem more dependable. Paimon's not sure if you're actually praising us or not, but we are here to... I would guess that you are here about this thing in the sky, the sign in the sky. I hoped that anyone would notice our little nook, if not for this great crisis. Well, we were commissioned to deal with this large hole, yeah. Oh my, so it is as I guessed. It seems that even after so long, this short-lived race as short-sighted as ever. Still, if it were not that way, would you ever need a Pari to act on your behalf? Looks like Pari are just pretty nasty as a whole. Regardless, since human heroes have again graced our sacred garden, it seems the gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. As you seem to be an interesting human being too. That takes me back. Once upon a time, I, too, traveled alongside humans, as curious as you to quell a calamity. Perhaps you really might equal their great deeds. Well then, it's decided. I shall give you a chance. The two of you certainly seem more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. Elder, shouldn't you put your trust in me instead? Well, as for that, you do know where Rashu and Mihir are, right? Go bring them here. They should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve as proof of your trustworthiness, and I will be able to give the chaplet to you. Oh, Paimon knows. So this is the kind of seal that everyone needs to get together to break, and then we can get to chaplet, right? Such impoverished imagination. The chaplet can be given to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign of Aposha, we will need their strength. Soros alone will not be able to open the path through the dark hollow. Not even with the chaplet. This perhaps is another example of the rule of three. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we get the chaplet, it's fine. Indeed, traveler, Paimon, do help Soros out, alright? I don't need help. You're not very honest, Soros, but since your elder said so, guess you just gotta listen to us. Okay, we did it. Okay, guys. Damn, new quest after new quest. Yeah, I will stop this part right here, because I've been reading for like 2 hours now, and I think the video is gonna be very long for that. Yeah, if you're following all this, following me, big thanks. And yeah, what can I say? Subscribe, like, and see you in the next one. Peace out.